course, as we discussed just moments ago, the counter to Bloodlusted Tauren is more ghouls. So, of course, I am popping out more ghouls, and we can see Nubaz Nigga is observing like the pro gamer he is. Who goes all ghouls anyway, nigga? If only I was black, I could respond to that. But as of right now, I'm getting owned by Tauren and Shaman, and here's going to come and fight this battle thingy, and you are going to see one of the most hilarious sights in your life, which includes but is not limited to approximately 7,000 ghouls dying? 8,000, something like that. It's a lot of ghouls. And here's where I run out and then go, oh shit, run away, lose my Dreadlord, or come very close to it at least. And then here's where I start fighting, then there's where I TP. I don't really understand why I did that, but somehow it keeps my heroes alive, which is quite awesome. And you can see here that Tauren don't die easy, apparently. 1300 HP is a lot harder than you'd expect to go down just from ghouls. So at this point of the game, you might be thinking, hey, Wicked, you're fucked. You know what? Fuck you. I am gonna fucking like dominate right here, right after this earthquake stops. I'm gonna win. So I have a bunch of dead Ziggurats, and while that might seem like a bad thing, I also have 2 alive Frostworms. Now, Frostworms are pretty good because all he has that can attack them are a Farseer, some Skeleton Archers at this point, which will soon be going away, and some Shamans. Now, while you might be thinking, hey, Wicked, light armor takes extra damage from piercing and magic attacks, no, it doesn't fucking matter, because Shamans do 3-0 damage. It's actually 8-9, but it doesn't matter because they don't do any damage. I don't think you understand. When a Frostworm has 1350 HP, you're not gonna kill it with fucking Shaman. So at this point, you're gonna see me fucking like owning up some Shaman, owning up some fucking Tauren, and then running the hell away over to my expansion, and then my Dreadlord pops back out, and we're gonna assassinate some Tauren with some cold, and he's gonna try and take out my Boneyard, but not quite be able to, and then we're gonna like kill this Tauren, using sleep, using cold, using sleep, using cold, we're gonna take him out, whackety whack whack, thank god I crept for that Gloves of Haste earlier in the game. And then, oh no, here comes the Farseer. Oh, here we go, gonna kill with the Frostworm. Oh, sleepy, 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 sleepy. And then we have the Frostworm, and then he pops the invulnerability potion. But I keep on trucking, going by, going by, going by, going by. This is a level 8 Farseer. Jesus Christ, how do you get level 8 Farseer? So I notice that there are a shitload of Tauren there, and my Dreadlord says, I'm going to get the fuck out of here. Luckily, he doesn't move his Farseer, and it gets fucking owned. So my Dreadlord at this point is level 5, and I'm feeling pretty good because I've got a 46 HP Frostworm. I just killed his Farseer, and I'm in the process of reviving my Death Knight from the second altar. Yes, that is right, I built 2 altars. I originally built the first one at the beginning of the game, when most players standardly build their altars. However, upon my base getting raped, I built another one, despite the fact that my altar had not been killed. So down goes one of my Frostworms to an errant Bat Rider, and as I observe like the programmer I am, meh, better it dies when you can't get exp for it. Nigga please, I'm too high. I am angry at your survival. This is the kind of things that you're going to see when you're a complete dumbass and you suck at Warcraft. So here I'm going to take a bunch of ghouls, because my crypts are still surviving, and so I'm pumping out more ghouls to counter those bloodlusted Tauren. What the fuck am I thinking? And I'm going to go make sure he doesn't have an expo, is what I'm going to do right here. And in the process of making sure he doesn't have an expo, I'm going to lose 2 Frostworms. That's smart. I forget why. And then I'm going to run the fuck away from these bloodlusted Tauren. Another popular theme of this game, other than me getting ghouls, is running the fuck away. Bloodlusted Troll Bat Riders are a lot more scary than you might think, because, I mean, Bat Riders are already kind of scary looking. Then when they got the red around their fists, that shit's bananas. So we got Tauren and some fucking, like, Bat Riders gonna go kill my, like, shit. And then I'm gonna be like, hey, maybe I can stop him with some ghouls, because ghouls counter bloodlusted Tauren, right, guys? Jesus Christ. And then I go in there, and I'm there for maybe 3-4 seconds, and then I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here? And then here, for the second time in no less than 30 seconds, I'm running the fuck away from bloodlusted Tauren. Now, I use a Gosu version of Sleep Harass, in which I run up to the army, sleep the Farseer, and run the fuck away. In this process, he also kills my fucking buildings. So here we have a level 8 Farseer completely raping me. And with Bloodlusted Tauren and Batrider, I can't say I blame him. Now, I'm not sure if he comes down to fight this battle at my base, because I don't quite remember what happens this game anymore. He casts Earthquake, but I managed to be a Gosu and cast Sleep. I guess he does fight this battle, and all my towers are like owning him, and then he decides to leave. And then here's where the true moment of Gosu comes. The Sleep Surround of the level 8 Farseer, which my pro-gamer ally neglected to get another Scroll of Teleportation on. Now, he almost takes down my Death Knight, amazingly, with his, wolves. And as he, being a true Gosu, mentions, I am a complete son of a bitch for surrounding and killing his hero. Now, he is a true Gosu in that he puts his Tauren at the Fountain of Health. But here I go, I sleep one of the Tauren and attack the other one because I'm a true pro gamer, and a true pro gamer is going to kill both of those Tauren, and in order to do that, I sleep one and attack the other. Once all the other ones are dead, I kill one. Notice the other Tauren comes, and I sleep that one. Then, when it tries to run the fuck away, boom! And he says, "This is the final battle. I ran out of gold." Bam, ba, bam, ba, bam. What a bitchy whiner. I completely kick ass. Here comes the part where I kill peons. God, I own peons. And then I decide to stay in the game because, you know what? When I own this much, it's a real rare occurrence. And I wanted to savor it, to be honest. So there I go, destroying his expansion, killing peons. Peons, I hate peons. And then I'm gonna go and be like, woo! Woo! Killing fucking bestiaries. Still in 2x speed because this game is pretty pointless, other than to show you how much I rule. Here comes me killing a Tauren Totem. You notice that I don't use the surround tactic. I do, however, run out of gold and actually bother to move my acolytes up to the other gold mine that I had prepared. I don't know why I bothered. There's still a few minutes left in the game. Maybe he can come back. I know he left, but stranger things have happened. I'm destroying his burrows just in case, taking down his Spirit Lodge. You'll notice my ghouls are still 0-0. That's right, this entire game, I didn't get a single upgrade, other than one armor upgrade for my Frostworms. Yes, you heard that right, one armor upgrade for my Frostworms. I think at this point I decide, fuck this, man, I'm audioing this game. I don't care what anybody says about how awful I am, because you know what? I am god-awful at Warcraft. I don't even know why I was hired to be an audio commentator. Well, actually, I do know why. I have a pretty nice voice, and I'm good at talking about stuff. But as far as insight into the game from personal experience, I don't know why you would hire me. I'm really bad at Warcraft. I mean, any forum member, anybody who listens to this audio who wants a 1v1, catch me on a good day. I'm generally good about giving out 1v1s. If you want to play me and beat me and say, you know, oh, I beat an audio commentator for WC replays, that's fine with me. I gotta warn you though, I'm not very good. So the purpose of this game might not have been to give you strategy, might not have been to make you a better player, hell, it might not have even been to entertain you. But the point of the matter is, in less than 1 minute and 30 seconds, I will have wasted 20 minutes of your life. And that is 20 minutes that you will never get back. I think, if nothing else, that is what we have accomplished with this audio. Done almost entirely in 2x speed, with me talking really fast, as if what I'm doing on the screen is important. So everybody, I hope you've enjoyed this audio commentary, and if you'd like a real strategy, tune in next time, because I promise I won't be doing this shit again. Wick3d out.